It's the Taliban mocking America. This photo of Taliban fighters hoisting their flag copies the iconic image of U.S. Marines raising Old Glory on Iwo Jima in World War II. It is one of the most powerful photos in American history and was portrayed in Clint Eastwood's movie Flags of Our Fathers. Adding further insult, the Taliban are wearing American combat gear head to toe. As the chaos at Kabul airport continues, U.S. troops are doing what they can to offer humanitarian aid, pouring out bottled water for children who've been waiting hours under the baking sun.
A Ukrainian plane in Afghanistan to evacuate its citizen was hijacked and diverted to Iran. Reports quoted a Ukrainian minister as saying the plane had reportedly arrived last week to evacuate Ukrainians. Last Sunday, our plane was hijacked by other people. On Tuesday, the plane was practically stolen from us. It flew into Iran with an unidentified group of passengers on board instead of airlifting Ukrainians. Our next 3 evacuation attempts were also not successful because our people could not get into the airport, Ukraine's Deputy Foreign Minister Yevgeny Yenin said, adding that the next 3 evacuation attempts were also not successful because their people were not allowed to get into the airport.
Thousands of migrants are stranded in Colombia's coastal town of Necoclí, a getaway north to Central America. A lack of water, transportation, and a high demand for tickets to travel from Necoclí to Panama are some of the reasons why thousands of migrants are stranded at the town's port. Their goal is to reach the United States.
I've been here for more than a week and a half.
Samin Riscat is among thousands of migrants from around the world arriving in Necoclí. From word of mouth, he heard that this was a safe place to come. Necoclí is across the Urabá Gulf from Panama, and almost overnight, the municipality has grown from 21,000 inhabitants to 32,000, according to the mayor's office.
Well, we're seeing an increase in these journeys being made during the summer because the weather just makes that perilous journey that tiniest bit easier. Now, it's still incredibly dangerous. Many people are making journeys up to 10 hours across the world's busiest shipping lane in small boats and small dinghies that aren't equipped for the journey. And it's led to a record number on Saturday, 828 either being rescued or intercepted when crossing the channel and eventually arriving here. And also in France, authorities there intercepted around 193 people.
It's a message to unvaccinated Americans.
The moment you've been waiting for is here.
Pfizer given the green light by the Food and Drug Administration, the first vaccine to be fully approved in the US.
Get it today. Today.
Until now, it's only had emergency use authority. Full approval can take up to 10 years. This was the fastest in FDA history. It took less than 4 months to find Pfizer 91% effective against COVID. Within minutes of the announcement, the US military moved to make vaccines compulsory for soldiers before the president called on all bosses to do the same.
The accused, dressed in jeans and jackets, made their way to the makeshift courthouse erected in the Makava High Security Prison compound in Maputo on Monday morning. It is the start of the so-called hidden dead trial in which 19 people, including the son of former President Armando Guebuza, are accused of stealing millions of dollars in borrowed state funds. The country's courts were deemed too small to accommodate the dozens of lawyers, witnesses and 250 journalists accredited to cover the case. Between 2013 and 2014, 3 Mozambican state-owned companies took out nearly 1.8 billion euros in secret loans from Swiss and Russian lenders to finance maritime surveillance, fishing and shipyard projects. The operation is said to have covered up a vast enterprise of corruption in which ruling party officials, government ministers and the business and security elite in the country benefited.